Debt time clock. How long are these debts going to remain on your credit report? That is one of the most common questions that I get. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what these dates mean and what date truly matters as far as when will this account come off my credit report. My name is Credit Coach Nicole Scott. If you are new here, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel, turn those bell notifications on, and most importantly, comment below and check in. Let me know you are here, you have found me, and welcome. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you what matters the most between the date of last activity, which is known as your DOLA, date of last activity on the account, whether that's, whatever, any type of activity, right? And then we have our date of first delinquency. Which date is the one that we use? Well, in this guide, I break it down for you so it's very easy to digest. Basically, the date that you first became delinquent on the account would be when the debt time clock starts. So say, for example, you first became delinquent on the account in, say, March of 2025. Then you would see that on your credit report for 7 years. 7 years. Man, that's a long time. Unless, of course, you dispute it to try to get it off prior, which I highly recommend. Sometimes it will take a while. It's not always a guarantee that accurate accounts can get removed from your credit. Have I seen it happen before? Absolutely, right? But here is the thing. It's a lot easier to get these type of accounts corrected if you have the proof, okay? But nonetheless, if someone has re-aged the account, meaning they changed that information, that is completely illegal. And I've seen companies where they have actually changed it because they wanted to report longer on someone's credit report. And that is a huge violation. They cannot do that, okay? So, for example, I'm going to give you a few different scenarios inside of the guide and how to protect yourself from it coming back and biting you in the butt, right? And how to legally dispute these things and get them off your credit so it does not come back and again, bite you on in the booty. Because if you were to have somebody re-age your account, that can potentially hurt you because say they changed it to today's date. That means that it would report 7 years from today. And we don't want that, right? We want it to go away as fast as possible, especially if you're having a hard time getting off with normal disputes. So the date of first delinquency, ding, 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 that is going to be our winner. Now, the data last activity, a lot of places have changed that data and all of that good stuff, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because the date of first delinquency is where we want to focus on, and we should have record of that if someone did happen to change it, re-age the account. You see this a lot with collection companies where they'll try to re-age accounts so they can report it for longer because they know they only have a certain period of time before if they want to sue you, they're going to sue you. And that kind of brings us to the next episode where we're going to talk about the statute of limitations, meaning how long do they have before they can sue you for this debt? Because in California, they only have 4 years. So if they don't sue me within a 4-year period from the time that I first became delinquent to 4 years from that date, then their time is up. They can't sue me after the fact, okay? The statute of limitations would be expired after 4 years from the date that I first became delinquent. Or I could just, wait for the account to, fall off and then I wouldn't have to worry about it, right? Well, that's not always the best plan of action, if you know what I mean. The goal with us is to clean up all of the negatives and replace them with positive. and really 2 and 3x the positive. We want to focus on quality trade lines on our credit report, not crappy credit builders. We want to focus on bank trade lines. And when you have negative stuff like this, it can really hold you back from achieving those high credit scores that we all want, which is why it's so important to be able to dispute these accounts and try to get them off your credit report prior to them falling off organically. And that pretty much wraps up the DOLA versus data first delinquency. It's very simple. You really want to just focus on the date that you first became delinquent and make sure that the account does not get re-aged. If for some reason someone does try to re-age it, make sure you dispute it immediately. Report it to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, because again, they are the government agency that kind of governs this whole thing, right? And, you know, who knows how long they're going to be around for. But in my opinion, as long as the credit bureaus are in existence, we need to have a government agency like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau that actually has the consumers back. Because these credit reporting agencies and data furnishers, they really take advantage. So you really have to make sure that you're going through your reports with a fine-tooth comb and identifying all of the errors, discrepancies, whatever the case, and getting all those things corrected to the best of your ability, documenting the process, most importantly, just taking action and continuing to fight it until you get the results desired. Now, if you want to get this guide where I'm giving you over 26 credit repair secrets to fix your credit and help you learn more about credit repair, comment the word guide and I will send you exclusive access. Now, once you get all of your negatives cleared up, it's time to buy trade lines. I am Nicole Scott, your trade line expert, and I also provide my clients with guaranteed trade lines. You will get a discount on all trade line purchases inside of the credit community as a member. So make sure to join. The link is in the description below, along with how to buy this guide, how to join the community. And if you did want to get a copy of your 3 bureau reports from 𝑪𝒓𝒆𝒅𝒊𝒕 for only $1 for a 7-day trial, that helps support our channel at no additional cost to you, I would be greatly appreciative of that. Until next time, my friends, I will see you on the next video.